What's good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And guys, today we're going to be doing something different. We're going to talk about Robert Lewandowski because this guy's form this season. What's good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And guys, today we're going to be talking about Robert Lewandowski because, man, or should I say Robert Lewandowski, because this guy this season, his form, the type of goals, he's been absolutely phenomenal for Barcelona. And hey, we're going to actually be talking about why exactly is Robert Lewandowski having so much success this year compared to last. But guys, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Road to 500 subs. We're almost there. And let's get into this video. So the first thing I want to say is, man, we got to credit Jan Laporta. As much as I do criticize him, I do say he hasn't improved everything that he said he would when he first came in. Jan Laporta has done something right. And that's the reason why Robert Lewandowski is scoring as much as he is. What he did is basically he got Dani Olmo, who is a proper 10 in Flick's system. Flick's system, it utilizes a proper 10. Pedri is not a natural 10. He's better deeper. Same with Frankie. And Fermin Lopez, as good as a 10 he is not a natural 10. Fermin's a bit more erratic, where Dani Olmo, he's calm. He knows the half spaces. He's mastered in these specialties. And Dani Olmo, we're seeing a proper 10. And signing Dani Olmo was the right decision from Deco and Laporta. A lot of fans, they didn't see it, but they saw it, and that's all that matters because, man, he's like the glue of our offense. He makes it really fit. And then also the addition of scoring and assisting wingers that are threats in both departments, man. And Rafinha and Lamine Yamal, there's nothing else to say. These guys are phenomenal. They get the job done. They help Robert Lewandowski in different ways. Lamine creates chances a lot from crossing or dribbling penetration, where then Robert Lewandowski gets free and then he scores. And then Rafinha, he's like a second striker at times, where when Lewandowski checks in, Rafinha runs into space, and it really helps. It's like a real good connection that's forming. And the next thing I want to say is that Hansi Flick's system, it's so obvious that Robert Lewandowski, he's not touching the ball as much as he was with Xavi, and I think that's a real good blessing in disguise. And honestly, not even in disguise, because Robert Lewandowski was slowing up too many attacks, and he still does from time to time, but with Hansi Flick, it's way more direct. It's like Robert Lewandowski, kind of get out the way, just be in the box to score the goal. You're going to get your chance. Just you have to be patient, and you're going to get 2, 3, 4 chances a game. And guys, I just feel like that Robert Lewandowski also has a lot more respect for Hansi Flick compared to Xavi. Xavi, he was throwing tantrums. In a way, he was not really behaving himself, sometimes talking to Lamine Yamal and other guys whenever he was subbed late in the Xavi tenure. He wasn't really happy to get subbed off, and I understand that. But with Hansi Flick, he's been on his best behavior, and I feel like it's just because that he knows Flick's system works, and he knows that he's going to eat. Eventually the team's going to make a lot of chances, and he's going to score, and he's going to do his celebration, because Robert Lewandowski, he has that signature celebration. But Hansi Flick, I feel like that he has a lot more respect for him than Xavi, and Robert Lewandowski, that's also probably another reason why he's completely locked in. And Hansi Flick, he's made it easy for him on defense. Whenever he presses, we're pressing as a team. It's not Robert Lewandowski by himself. But guys, on a real note, Robert Lewandowski this year, he's absolutely flying. And honestly, I feel like this is going to move us on to the third point, because I think the added pressure, also the disrespect from last year, and also the pressure of the next Barcelona striker because of his age is the third reason why Robert Lewandowski is flying. Because let's be honest, guys, he's 36. Eventually, we're expecting Robert Lewandowski to fall off a cliff. And then we'll buy Gyökeres, we buy Haaland, and he replaces him. That's the next Barcelona striker. But Robert Lewandowski, he's saying, hold your horses, wait. I still got one more in me. Maybe he's got 2 more in him. I'm not sure. But Robert Lewandowski, also the disrespect from last season, including me, I didn't think that Robert Lewandowski was fit to be Barcelona striker. I thought that, honestly, Vitor Roque or Pau Victor was going to overtake him at one point in the season later on. But hey, man, that's probably not going to happen unless there's an injury. Hopefully not so. And also, Robert Lewandowski, I'm not sure if you guys seen it, but there was an interview in preseason, and it was kept on talking about his age and saying, are you going to go to the MLS? And I'm like, man, the season hasn't even started, and he's focusing on Barcelona. But honestly, as much as the disrespect was messed up, it was kind of warranted. Last season, he wasn't good. Let's be honest, man. It was so frustrating from him, the team. He had an injury also. And, man, Robert Lewandowski, he just looked like a shell of himself. But guys, seriously, there was a time where Robert Lewandowski and Jude Bellingham, for a long period of the seasons, was neck and neck for goals, Pichichi race. And honestly, I feel like that all this combination of Robert Lewandowski, the disrespect, and everybody thinking that he was washed is the reason why he's just turned back the clock. It looks like we're seeing prime Lewandowski at Bayern Munich at 2020 under Hansi Flick. You know, Hansi Flick, he unlocked the prime Lewandowski, like legitimately unlocked. Not like these clickbait titles. No, Hansi Flick, he had ultimate prime Lewandowski, and it was under him where honestly he should have won the Ballon d'Or, but it got canceled. Okay, whatever. But honestly, man, this year, I think that Robert Lewandowski is probably the favorite if he delivers in the Champions League. If Barcelona wins the Champions League, it's probably Lewandowski favorite, Rafinha probably number 2. And honestly, I feel like that's fair, to be honest. I think that Robert Lewandowski, nobody would really get mad. You know, Rafinha, he would accept it. And Lamine Yamal, I feel like he's too young. And I think that Robert Lewandowski, it's crazy how a person goes from probably washed, everybody thinks you're done at the top level, like go to Saudi, and then now it's like, man, he's the best striker in the world. Erling Haaland's not better than him. Like, guys, this is all because of Hansi Flick's system, Laporta putting the system, and also Robert Lewandowski. He's took it personal, let's be honest. He probably put in the work off the field. And not only that, he looks mentally focused. He looks locked in. And I think it's because ultimately he really believes in Hansi Flick's system. And that's great to see because I want to see Robert Lewandowski deciding big games, not for the wrong reasons, like against PSG in that second leg. Well, let's be honest, that was one of his worst games, let's be honest, for Barcelona. But I want to see him scoring against PSG this time or Bayern Munich like he did in midweek, like a month ago, and then also against El Clasico, get a brace. So he's delivering so far in the big games. And if he can do this in March, April, when it matters most, maybe even late May in the Champions League final, Robert Lewandowski, man, it's going to be a return to remember, man, because ultimately we're seeing the best Robert Lewandowski right now at Barcelona. Even in his first 6 months at Barcelona when he was flying, he wasn't this good. He wasn't scoring this many goals. Right now, he's projected for like 45, 50, and honestly, I'm here for it, bro. But guys, that's it for me today. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Man, I'm probably going to try to go live tomorrow. Just look at the community. I might post something. But hey, that's it from me. Subscribe if you haven't. Roll to 500 subs, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.